setting up an institution, Mr. Tata. I've read his book. I've read the Tata as an institution book, and I'm very impressed. It's a very principle-based organization. The Reliance people might be richer, but I feel the principles are more important. So they are the two people I look up to. One is moved on, but yeah, very sad. Yeah, those are my role models.
Mine's very simple. It could be my dad, because I've seen him starting from scratch. I have literally seen him starting from scratch and building up to what he is today. So he runs a furnishing store in Bangalore. So, and then my mom also started off, and they have expanded, etc. But we were staying in a small city called Muzaffarnagar in UP. And then he suddenly made a decision that I'm going to move to Bangalore no matter what. I can't let my children grow up in such a city. And he left all his business. He was doing very well there. So he left his entire business there and started off from scratch in Bangalore, having nothing in hand. And so yeah, he's my role model.
That's great.
So I have a question for Nandini. So you're building some
Ritesh, right?
Yeah, Ritesh.
Ritesh Abrol.
So you're building some educational. So which age group are you?
We are looking at once we totally finish, we would cover grade 1 to grade 10.
What?
Grade class 1 to class 10. And later maybe move on to higher education, but not yet. I want to focus on the roots, and
it's a tangible asset or
online membership. Yeah, EduCom is basically more on a hardware system, whereby they have to be installed in schools. What we want to do is give a membership to those people. He sits home and he does. No, parents are working. It's a very username password. We have a very interesting marketing model. We've gone into we have this based model. One is where we are personally basically doing our marketing and everything. Then we also have a referral model, and believe me, that's the fastest way to market anything. It's just unbelievable. We spend so much money on normal marketing. We get X amount of parents coming here. Referral. If one parent does, especially the mothers, when they talk, world shakes, man. People come.
it will be completed by what time, your product?
See, Pandora, the maths module, we've done it already. It's live for our members. We've covered, I think, up till grade 5. So all the chapters are covered. Now we are moving on to the other complicated ones. So by February, we are planning to cover every single topic. It comes out to be around 200 topics in mathematics, which will have unlimited, you just do whatever. And it'll analyze everything, tell the parents it's a weak subject, strong topic, whatever. Similar, very similar. The difference is they are basically, they have those videos and all that. So our teaching process is different, but our testing process is similar.
Are you communicating with the parents or are you communicating with the kids?
Parents first. Kids. Actually, when I am doing the presentation, kids make my job very easy. I generally ask a question, what's the toughest subject? Generally, the kids will be the first one to answer maths. So yeah, they are there in the group, but it's basically the parents will be because they are the deciding factors.
Taught mathematics or
Sorry?
I've taught mathematics,
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah, you can relate. Not yet. We actually have purposely sort of controlled the sale. We wanted to sell a little, get the feedback, correct it a bit better, more of it, and then because this will be confidence in this product.
I have a question for you. Do you think that the region is coping up very well with your aspirations and dreams? This region?
We'll make them cope. It's okay because there are a lot of people, before we started the project, a lot of people were questioning the fact that not a lot of people will buy it. The tuitions are so good already and all that. But trust me, people are not liking the concept of tuition. It is just not.
So it's your belief that's making you move on. Infinite.
As that, it's okay. We just back ourselves. Yeah, but it just becomes stupidity also after a while. If it's not working, we stop. But so far, it's given us positive response.
So you, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
What kind of education system you think like this?
What kind of education system is it?
Like you are creating some products, huh?
Yeah.
So do you have something in mind that had I been a kid, so I would have loved to get that knowledge from this kind of a system?
See, as a kid, what we face is that children generally lose confidence in schools if they are knocked down. And there are a lot of avenues where they get knocked down. Someone answered the question first, you'll feel inferior. Someone told you, oh, you don't even know this, you feel inferior. Sometimes teacher, although how good she is, she might get frustrated and say something, you get knocked down. You score badly, you come home, parents say something, you will not come. It's about the confidence. So what I wanted was to create a space for the student, a safe environment where he can make mistakes, he or she can make mistakes as much as they want. And we can actually, parents can actually find out the problem कहाँ है. Not that इसको maths आता है, इसको नहीं आता है. क्या नहीं है? What is the problem? So if I knew that, I would have done better. I said grade 1 to grade 2. There's a lot of planning is every day. Because we are new, you know. So it's just that things change very rapidly, and you just have to keep coping up with the rapid changes. It's very hard to do that. You know, I'll tell you, we've got a product iScuela. Scuela is a Spanish word for education, college, school or college. I means the interactiveness, and I also is the iPhone, iPad, so iScuela. So signature. So that time, once we built it for 6 months, having invested in it, after 6 months we realized that students are not really taking it well. You know, they are feeling it's monotonous. Although we really made it very interactive, but it just didn't work. So we had to scrap everything and start again. It was very frustrating that we were almost there and then you have to go back. But then that's what we have to understand, that if people don't want it, why are you creating it? But we learned a lot from that wrong experiment, you know. So we learned a lot, and now it's much better. Now we're getting better feedback. So yeah, every day you have to keep changing. You cannot be daily planning.
Just a thought. That's not for them, it's for everybody. Just a thought. In my experience in the last 8-9 months, interacting with the business community and the ecosystem of the region, what I found is that there's quite a lacuna in terms of the environmental awareness a company imparts to its people as a mandate within their company, that this is what our responsibility towards the environment is. You see, what are your views on that? Like certain companies in Europe, Asia, Japan, US, they have the first or most prior mandate in their, you know, when they set up and formulate a board or a company, is their responsibility towards the environment. But the government also has certain pushes on that. Here the government's, you know, down the drain. How can we individuals, do you think it's an important part? I hope you got my question, as it took a little long here.
It's actually very important. I'm of the view. I try to be the kind of by the book kind of a guy. You know? I want to live the things by how they should be, what's right, you know, in my sense. We have taken this pledge that no time frame, but we are going to be delivering education and needs to children who are underprivileged, and we've kept a mark at 100,000 students. So one day we will be hitting that, and I feel as a rockstar, the Sabahat, so children also nature, you know, maybe you nature and all that. So we are doing that one, but at this point of time, to be very practical, you try and do anything nature friendly, it's very expensive. We were going to ship our products in eco-friendly bags. When I evaluated, that bag was costing so much that I couldn't afford it. So even if I want to do that kind of a initiative where I want that the company should go green, we should do, it was not viable. But having said that, there are other ways to work around it. What we are in the process of thinking that every time we hit 10 students, we're going to plant a tree. And we've also seen a place near Himachal, where there is a lot of land, and we're talking to the forest department, if they, whatever, they will allow, no problem. It's a barren land. We can start planting. I don't know how feasible it's going to be down the track when there are like thousands of students enrolling, hopefully, every day. But until then, we can do, so no problem. So certain things are practical, certain are not, but I feel it is of utmost importance. We have to give back what we take from them. I feel.
You guys?
My question,
I have two more questions.
when you get down, suppose in your case, the question is both of you. When the expectations, when the outcome is not as per the expectation and you are down, how you pull yourself up? I'm frankly very sorry to barge in your question. The photographer has to leave. He just wants a quick picture of both of them. Okay.
What all ideas can come up, just anything. And you know what, 99% of the time I don't even apply them. It's just you feel better. That's about it. The next day you just go to work and it's just things start becoming better. It's self-talk.
To me, I just try and avoid thinking about what happened and why it happened. And try to engage myself in something different so that I forget about all that for the moment. And then slowly and gradually you tend to again develop yourself and get back to work again and start doing things again. Can I ask you about it does. You see, you're passionate about something. All you think about is, okay, we can do this next, and we can be getting this idea here and that idea there. Yeah, it's like forever in your mind. Even while sleeping. Even while sleeping, I get up and I tell my husband that I got a good idea. I dreamt about, we can do this. We can start off with after school activities. Stuff like that. So that's why.
Typical kind of day in my life.
Typical kind of day. I'm not the ideal person to follow as far as the daily routine is concerned. Because I sleep late and get up late. My daily schedule is like if I'm working, then I could even be sleeping at 3 o'clock. And then of course if you slept at 3, you cannot get at 6. So I don't set alarms. So I get up when I finish sleeping, and then just head to the office. Then that place has something in it that I don't even realize when it's like 9 o'clock in the night, and then just be back, But there are certain times when I don't feel like doing anything, so I just don't go to the office. It just doesn't matter, Like because the whole idea for me to do something is to have the control of my 24 hours, like not having to. Okay, now you have to eat. Now you have to get up, now you have to sleep. If I don't feel like saying, I'm not going to sleep. So I'm sort of a rebellious kind of guy in that sense. So often sometimes we do this, we're not feeling good in the office. Me along with Gagan and a couple of us, we just drive to the lake and just walk around at the lake and not return to the office at all. My employees don't know when I go and when I come back. So my day is a very everywhere. It's not... Of course, we'll plan for the appointments and all that. Apart from that, I don't keep limitations on it.
Do you get this kind of freedom to your employees also?
Yes, 100%. 100%. I do that. If they don't feel like doing work, and then they don't go. The whole idea is that you force them to do something, they will not. Human nature is such.
It's a creative work, you can't force someone to do this. And you can't put a creative person in a time frame. You cannot.
Do you have any competition for your product, specific competition?
Yes, there are a few people. Merit Nation is there. Then, of course, Educom, in a way, is a competition. They are not directly a competition, in a way. They are a very big company. They deal school, so not in a way. We can easily overcome that competition very easily. Meditation is there, 4-5 other websites are there. But what we are working on and researching, I feel in another 4-5 months, God willing, if it materializes, we will be the first one to apply it. And then we have the first movers. What their entire product is one part of our product. You know, for the same thing, we will give so much more. But then it's not a competition.
Can you help them in something like creating product and sort of?
Why not?
Yeah, we are already working on that.
You're working
Yeah,
on
we are working on that. Actually, our product is not just India. We are also moving to. Our base is also in Australia and Malaysia. Because we've got business development managers over there who are handling this stuff.
Now, how do you protect yourself that nobody else copies it?
We innovated better. That's what I like about Steve Jobs. The Android system is I would say, I don't know, I'll offend someone, is a copy of an Apple iOS system, but he just makes it better. The copy cannot be better than the original. It never can be. So we just keep making it better.
I have a different word for that. Rather than saying patent, the best would be protecting your IP.
No, we are very careful about that.
Technology people would be.
No, we are very careful about that. And the word, let's say Pandora, we've used Pandora. Now, Pandora was also used in Avatar. Okay, but Pandora also is Pandora's box.
It's a radio station also.
Could be, but it's a phrase in English language. It's Pandora's box. So that's why the tagline is Pandora, unboxing mathematics. So now we've got few consultants from the legal side now. So they are advising us on whether it's a right, whether we can use the name or not. We change it. It's the features, and I feel it's the value for money that you give your clients that matters the most rather than all the other things. And if people want to copy, they can. By the time they copy and finish doing it, we will be somewhere else. You know? So, because then,
In the virtual world, you cannot say that somebody will not copy.
they will 100%.
100% will.
They will. China, maybe already they've made something like this. I don't know. And I cannot worry about that.
Yeah, you cannot.
Because if I do that, I'm going to lose it.
Absolutely.
If something's not in my control, I won't worry. We'll create something new.
Any other questions?
Nixon has a question. Nixon, you want to ask?
Why are you forcing her? Okay. No, that's okay.
My question is for ma'am. So ma'am, are you happy with your work? I mean, are you satisfied with your work till now? Whatever you've done? Yeah.
With the business right now.
Yeah, with your business.
It's human nature is such to be satisfied. So I wouldn't say that we're doing very well right now, or I'm at the peak of my business or something. We have lots to pick up, and I'm sure I've set my target as 1 year. So when we finish 1 year, then I should be happy and satisfied that I've done it.
Well, I think we'll wind up, and thank you very much for the wonderful closing session we had.
Pleasure.
Thank you for hearing us out.
He's still having his coffee.
Oh yes, he's going to be here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, ready? Here we go. One more, please. Thank you.